any drink goes with Nelson and Regina.
Welcome to our episode. This is our second episode that we're doing when it comes to reviewing drinks. We are covering bourbon lately. Doesn't mean that that's what we're going to stick with. Right? We could be doing rum, we could be doing tequila, vodka, whatever it may be. But right now we're doing bourbon. And we're covering today, what are we covering today?
Angel's Envy.
Angel's Envy, right here. This was actually recommended to us by a friend of ours, Robert Shelving. I hope I'm saying your last name correct. But he's the one who actually put us onto Angel's Envy. We have tried it before. Actually, one of our first whiskeys that we tried, our first bourbons, right?
Yeah.
But that day we were trying
several others.
Yeah. So today it's
Don't forget had a fair shot, because I believe I gave it 3 corks.
No, I think you gave it 4.
Maybe I gave it 4 corks. Okay, out of 5. So let's see today.
So I just want to go over a little bit of history before we go into the tasting, as I like to give you some knowledge. Obviously, this is we're creating these videos for those of you who are new to the bourbon world, who are looking for maybe a little information or maybe a review of someone who's tried these bourbons or these drinks that may help them down the line when it comes to purchasing a drink. All right, that's what we did. So this is what we're doing. Okay, so she's gonna pour it. So while she pours it, I'll go over a little information again on Angel's Envy. It does retail, I believe, for like around $55 to $60, I believe. But a little bit of the history is, after graduating college, Lincoln Henderson joined the Brown Foreman as a grain chemist and was eventually promoted to the master distiller. During his 40-year tenure at Brown Foreman, Henderson honed his skills while developing new brands such as Woodford Reserve Bourbon, Jack Daniel's Gentleman Jack, and Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Whiskey. In addition to being responsible for the development of new products, Henderson oversaw quality control, technical distillery supervision, and sensory evaluation. I never regretted a day when I had to work, says Henderson, who was awarded the Malt Advocates Lifetime Achievement Award and was an inaugural member of the Kentucky Bourbon Hall of Fame. He did retire, but he decided to go rogue and he did launch Angel's Envy Bourbon. Angel's Envy is a lot of things, he goes on to say. It's my life's work. It's a whiskey of incomparable smoothness. It takes into account over 200 years of bourbon heritage and mingles it with over 400 years of port wine heritage. The name is derived from the term Angel's Share, the portion of the whiskey that evaporates as it ages in wooden barrels. After tasting the bourbon, Henderson realized that the Angels might want a larger cup. Right? That's just a little bit of information. So again, the individual who worked for these companies like Woodford Reserve and all those other companies, he retired, but he went out to make this. This is something that he wanted to do. So what's so different about that was that they finished it in a port barrel, so it's like a wine barrel. So that's why it gets a little bit of a different taste.
Okay. And what are some of the notes we're supposed to be tasting?
What are
they? Chocolate, vanilla, the maple syrup, which I already smelled when you take a whiff. Yeah. I can smell the chocolate and the syrup.
Oh yeah.
So I could already smell the sweetness of it.
Yeah. So definitely a very sweet note that you get from it, right? I definitely get like a chocolate, right?
And there's spices on it. Spices, chocolate, vanilla. Yeah, pretty much everything that they say you're supposed to smell, I'm getting the whiff of, except for the tangerine. You smell any citrusy?
I'm really not getting a citrusy.
Maybe the next as it opens up and sits. But
so this is supposed to be good bourbon for those who are new to the bourbon world.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like, if you're looking to get into that bourbon, tasting bourbon, this is definitely like entry level.
I give it one sip.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
You get cinnamon?
Probably the spices that they're referring to. Yeah, I do taste, but I actually taste the vanilla and the chocolate with that sip.
Yeah.
It was a little harsh going down, but it got better. A little bit of a burn in my throat.
I'm good. Let me see. I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, which could be the spices, and there is some kind of smoky flavor, which I'm getting that after. A little burn.
A little bit.
Slight, not
A little
much.
bit. It's a little
not-
burn.
I do like it more than I remember trying it the last week or 2 weeks ago when we tried it.
I'm definitely getting a vanilla flavor. And
I can
I
taste the
don't know
maple.
why I'm getting it. I do get that. I get that sweetness, but I get like a little cinnamon.
Well, there are spices. There's nutty, smoky, and different spices. So, let's see what they say. Smoky undertones, ripe fruit, chocolate, creamy vanilla, spices, sweet candy, notes of tangerine.
So
Not bad.
I actually like it. I think it's a
It's good. I can
smooth-
see why it is
it's
a
little bit-
favorite for some.
Yeah,
You
got
know.
a little bit. It's a little bit. It's a little bit rough. Hard. How do you say that?
On the swallow.
It's a little bit. I expect it to be a little bit less, a little bit more smoother than that.
And this is
It's still smooth.
what's the proof on this?
This is, I believe, 86.6. So it's not that.
Yeah. It's not that powerful.
So there are different expressions for the Angel Envy. You have the rye. You do have this one, which you have here. This is the Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, finished in the port wine. And I know they have a third expression. I believe it's the Angel's Envy Rum Cask Finished Rye. I believe it's called.
Third sip, I'm not really.
I like it.
Yeah, the third sip, I do not like it.
No?
More of the smoke is coming out. So I kind of feel like I had a cigarette. I have like a smoke in my mouth.
So, do you like that better than Buffalo Trace, or do you like?
No, the Buffalo Trace though.
So you like Buffalo Trace?
Yeah.
So, would you recommend someone to purchase Angel's Envy?
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you like that smoky kind of flavor. The first sip was good. The second sip was a little bit more spice. This third sip, I'm getting the smokiness
So you get like
and the spices.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm wondering what the last sip will bring. Maybe I should put a drop of water.
try a little drop of water with a straw.
I'm just gonna use my finger.
Let me have a drop.
Use your finger. I'm gonna see how it opens up.
All right. So let's see if we add a little bit of water to it, and let's see if it does anything to it.
The smell is already different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already it's changed the scent.
I can
the
smell
note.
the tangerine and the candied, like a candied apple. I can smell candied tangerine, but I smell candied.
It's definitely
You
changed the
definitely
scent.
changed it, yeah. I'm gonna see.
Let's change the taste.
Ooh, a little harder.
You think so? It's a little harder?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's smoother for me.
Maybe because I had a big Coke left. Yeah, it definitely changed the taste.
So for the notes, it was very sweet. You could smell the vanilla. You could smell the...
You really get a taste of everything they say.
Right.
Everything they say comes from each sip. You can either smell it or taste it. The only thing I didn't really taste that they say is nutty.
Yeah.
I didn't taste any nuts.
But again, we are new to this, so you know, there's people who probably have a better taste for that we don't pick up on it.
Right.
But just an average, everyday person
Yeah.
like ourselves, we don't pick up on the nuttiness.
Yeah.
You know, but we do pick up on the vanilla. We do pick up on the caramel.
Yeah.
I
I
got-
got everything they
Yeah.
say.
And from the taste point of view, from the side of from the tasting side,
Yeah.
I actually picked up cinnamon.
Mhm.
I definitely have vanilla in there as well. And you started getting the oakiness, right?
Yeah. Definitely the smoke and the oak.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you were to rate this
I'm gonna rate it again. I'm gonna leave it at the 4.
4 corks.
Yeah.
So we have a rating system. 5 corks is the best.
Yeah.
1 to 5. I will give it a 4 as well.
Yeah.
I
I don't think it's
I
bad.
actually think I like Buffalo Trace better too.
Yeah, I like Buffalo Trace better.
Yeah.
Buffalo Trace was very drinkable, and it wasn't. There was nothing that hurt my throat or any kind of smoke taste that came back.
Yeah.
That I feel like it's actually still bothering my throat a little bit, but you know, it could be the spices. Who knows? But it's definitely a good.
But it's
good
a win.
one. It's a good one. Yeah.
So.
Might not be something I choose all the time.
If you're out there in the liquor store and if Angel's Envy is something that you've been looking to purchase, I would definitely say go ahead and pull the trigger on that and pick up that bottle. It is a good bourbon. Yeah, it is good. If you were to pick between Buffalo Trace or Angel's Envy, I would definitely go with Buffalo Trace. But that's just my opinion. I like them both. But Angel's Envy to me, definitely a good pickup.
Yeah.
So if you see it in the store, don't hesitate. Drop down to $55, $60, whatever it may be. Now, prices do vary from state to state, so maybe even cheaper somewhere else that we're not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we do live in New York where things are a little bit more expensive. So it is about $55, $60 for a bottle of Angel's Envy. But if you do see it, go ahead and pick it up. That's my recommendation. I say it is definitely a purchase if you're out in the liquor store.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely worth drinking if you enjoy those flavors. It's very good.
Anything else?
Nope. Next time we will try something different.
I picked this one, so now what are we going to do next time?
Next time, well, I don't know what we're going to do next time, but we will pick one of these beauties.
If you have any suggestions or you want us to try something before you purchase it and give us our feedback, just go ahead and drop that in the comment section.
And make sure you subscribe and like Any Drink Goes with Nelson and Regina on YouTube, please.
Yes.
And share.
Yes. So until next time, thank you for joining us at
Any Drink Goes with Nelson and Regina.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.